summoned you all for a special meeting.
Why?
We need to do the Great Christmas Takeover sequel.
What is a sequel?
You know Toy Story 2 or Fast and Furious 25?
It's where the writers can't think of the original idea, so they rehash the old one. Ah!
It's all about bums on seats.
And before you know it, we have our own franchise.
Oh, yeah! Following last year's abduction, the elders have really upped their security. They're not the only ones who can go bigger and better. Ho, ho, ho. Last year we took over the Christmas service.
To rapturous applause.
But that was child's play. It's 2022 and Christmas just got a facelift.
Let's not just take over for one Sunday. The people loved us.
Give the people what they want.
Let's take over for the whole year.
Whoa.
But they took our tallest and strongest youth. They're trying to weaken us. Maybe we can take them back.
They've got a pool table and a tuck shop. They're gone, Lillian. They've gone.
Why is Jessie dressed up as a dragon?
Every franchise needs a cute, random, commercially viable character.
It's good, but give me more.
Carol, but with a slightly different arrangement to last year.
Prizes.
Cinnamon buns.
Tinsel.
Dave Felly and a sombrero.
Now we're talking.
How do we get rid of the elders? A house divided cannot stand. We need to play them off against each other.
We need to lure them in.
I've got the perfect dangling carrot.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas and a bottle of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Hello and welcome to Horsham's very own Santa's Got Talent. We'll be your hosts, Sly Spring Kids. That means kids only, with the exception of Nicola. She is in denial. The less we talk about it, the better.
Thank you very much. Good morning. This morning, Live Spring Kids are taking over. We have a plan to work these Santas very hard to see which one deserves to be Horsham's official Santa Claus, which has been all-consuming for them for quite some time, as you can imagine. Many auditioned, but only 2 have made it to the final. Congratulations to our semi-finalists, Mornay and Andy. They are rumoured to actually have left the country.
Don't worry, I'm sure they went of their own volition.
Right, today we will be testing them to their limits. So Let the Best Santa Win. Can we give them a round of applause? Wonderful. Now, we will be getting to know them a little better in just a moment. We'll, of course, be touching on the deeper meaning of Christmas this morning as we gather today as well. If you are a guest, you are so welcome, whether you're here for the first time or you're returning and getting to know us a bit more. Please do get to know people this morning, chat to the people next to you. Not when we're talking, obviously, but in appropriate moments, get to know people. That would be great. And talking of getting to know people, let's get to know our two finalists. So let's give them a round of applause. This is Joss and Dan from Horsham. And they are both vying to win the title of Horsham's Santa. Over to you, girls.
What have you been doing to practice for today's final?
Oh, well, clearly I'm trying to reinvent Santa. Perhaps not in the best way. So I've been running to try and get fit, so I can slide down those chimneys and also be in shape for any challenge that comes my way today.
Well, why do you think you deserve to be Horsham Santa Claus?
Well, thank you for asking me that question. I've got two answers for you. The first is I am incredibly jolly. Actually, people know me as Jolly Joss. I'm not sure why you're laughing. The other thing is I'm a very good people reader. I can know if someone's naughty or nice. Look, do you want a demonstration? Would you like a demonstration? Yeah. Naughty. 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 No idea. Great.
Well, thank you very much. I think we feel enlightened by both Joss and Dan. We're rooting for both of you today, obviously, but we're very, very intrigued to see which one of you is going to win. Why don't you take yourselves off to practice squeezing down chimneys and drinking port and so forth, and we will see you shortly. Let's give them a round of applause.
Well, this looks to be set to a fun morning. Please stand and join us as we sing our first carol, Silent Night.
Let's sing Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child,
Okay, now our Santas are about to participate in 3 rounds, each giving them the opportunity to score vital points. And the Santa with the most points will be our winner. Sounds so simple, doesn't it? To get everyone in the mood for this and to give a clue to the first challenge, we're going to play a favourite game of festive Pass the Parcel, and you are going to be involved in this. So just warm your hands up, say hello to the person either side of you because you'll be giving and receiving in just a few moments. So that sounds good. I'm going to hand over to my host to explain the rules.
Here are the rules. When the music stops, you can take off just 1 layer of paper. Any more and you are sent home. If there's something nice inside, you get to keep it.
That all sounds clear to me. Do we want some music?
Yes. Alexa, play that song that everybody loves to hate.
The parcel is at the front, so let's go.
No one to love for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want it for my own, more than you could ever know. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day.
Whoa! We've given you an extra challenge, holding a baby and a parcel. You're going to do this like an expert. Okay, the first layer is coming off. Oh, something to wear, something to eat. It's like Christmas Day has come early. Let's go, round 2.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Whoa! The suspense is intense. You're doing very well. We've got it quite far already. And I think we've got an expert unwrapper here. You won't want any presents after this on Christmas Day, will you? Hey! Well done. Let's pass that next parcel round.
Don't spend much this Christmas. I don't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I will make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick.
Pass the Parcel is a game for everyone. You never... Oh, wonderful. Some munchies for the morning's procedure. There's another. There's another. Let's go again.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see my baby standing right outside my door.
Oh! And we are in the middle. Congratulations! A round of applause to our audience. Fantastic job. Sorry if the parcel didn't quite reach you at the back. You never know. You may have some generous gift winners, and some of the contents may reach you at the back. No pressure. You may do what you like with your gifts. Please pay attention to allergy guidance on the packaging. Lovely. Let's continue with our morning. Well done. So, it's time for our first round. Now we're warmed up with the idea of wrapping, unwrapping. It's time for our first round. So can we give a warm round of applause to our Santas, Joss and Dan? It's not going to get old. It's not going to get old all morning. Okay, now, every Santa has to be able to wrap gifts, right? We know that, and it has to be able to wrap them well. So you will have 2 gifts to wrap in turn, and the Santa who wraps the best gets the point. Is that clear? Santas can obviously wrap quickly because they have to wrap 1.9 billion presents every year for the children in the world. So time will be against you. Now, as you can see, we've given you the finest quality.
I can't see.
Finest quality. So, Joss, you've got that roll, and
Thanks.
Dan,
Thanks
you
so
have
much.
two slightly smaller rolls. But to make up for you having the big paper, Dan gets the big sellotape.
Yes.
And Joss gets the little sellotape. You've both got some ribbon. Your job is to wrap these jigsaws as quickly and as beautifully as you can. Any questions?
Lots.
Right, how are your knees? How are your knees? Because the tables and chairs and wrapping equipment we ordered didn't arrive, so you're good just on the floor there. Wonderful, excellent. Great.
Actually, see.
Okay.
Anyone got a hair bubble?
I'm intrigued to see how we're feeling. Has anyone got their bets on Joss right now?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, not bad. Anyone got their bets on Dan? Mrs. Claus auditioning alongside there, bringing the hairband. Does Dan know what to do with it?
I'm questioning life choices at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, this is great. Band, have we got a little background music for this? No? Why? Can we go back?
He's got an advantage here.
Your time starts now.
Oh, my goodness.
That's it. Let's give him a bit of support, a bit of moral support.
This is the worst paper ever.
A bad workman blames his tools, was once said by someone. Oh, look at this. The glimpse of Christmas Eve in your house right now. Oh, we're going to divide attention with technique here. Wow, he's gone for the corner. He has gone for the corner technique.
There's no more tape.
Yeah,
There's
demonstrating.
no more tape. There's no more tape.
Oh,
Okay,
that's good.
you can borrow,
I'll take my time.
Dan's tape. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. But Joss is onto the ribbon. No pressure there, Dan. But the ribbon on the red side here is going very well. Green ribbon. Well done. He's getting
come
it.
on.
You've got about 10 seconds left. This is wonderful. Your children right now are looking on with such excitement for what they might receive. Are you blaming your equipment, Joss?
Never.
I don't think Santa Claus ever grumbles about his equipment.
I'm really jolly inside.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Stand up, please, with your parcels.
That looks half good, to be fair.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so we're going to go to the official clapometer. If your vote goes to Joss with the red ribbon, can you clap now, please?
To be fair, you've got a ribbon.
And if your vote goes to Dan with the green ribbon and that beard and that hair, give a clap. Oh, oh.
This is
Oh.
fixed. It's fixed.
I think that's clear enough for me. Obviously, I'll have to consult with my judges, but that's very helpful for giving out the point. Okay, can we bring out the second parcel to wrap, please?
There's 2.
Oh no.
There are 2.
Oh no.
This is your final round of wrapping. Now you've had that warm-up. Okay.
Why wrapping her?
Now, presents come in all shapes and sizes, so we wanted to give you a challenge, being potentially Horsham's next Santa Claus. And we've got 2 Livespring kids to wrap. Obviously,
Let's do this.
try not to tickle them as you go, because that could backfire. They'll stay nice and still for you, and you can wrap them to your heart's content. We've got 30 seconds, and your time starts now. Right, let's give them a bit of encouragement. And our Livespring kids doing incredibly.
All right, you hold that one. Hold that. That's it.
Gee, I hope
Gee, I hope the band don't spontaneously start playing a moderately tempoed Christmas song that's sure to make the kids want to dance.
Oh no.
Oh dear, the kids are going to start dancing now. Now it's really
Oh,
tricky.
wriggling!
Oh yes.
Oh no. It's my ribbon. Just lost in my beard. Oh gosh.
Wow. And 5. Wow, that is fantastic. Okay. Thank you, band. That was lovely.
Stand that way.
Livespring kids,
No, that's the better
you've
side.
excelled yourself. So, can we go to the clapometer? If your vote is for Dan and the green ribbons parcel, can you raise the roof, please? Oh. Wow. And if we're going for Joss and the red ribbon, raise the roof.
Pretty good.
Wow.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That is phenomenal.
That's right.
Okay,
You did it.
while our brave volunteers get themselves unwrapped, I'm going to hand over.
Come on then.
Now we are very excited to welcome early years to the stage to come and sing a special Christmas song. Maybe you can guess from the outfits. Up you come, early years, and find your buddy.
Little donkey on the dusty road. Got to keep on plodding onward with your precious load. Been a long time, little donkey, through the winter's night.
Thank you so much, early years. You can go back off stage. That will be lovely. Yes, let's hear it again for our early years. Okay, now as I get ready, Lights from Kids, you can sit down. You might want to turn around and face the screen. And can we hear it again for our 2 Santas, please? It's time for round 2. We move very quickly. It is time for round 2. Now, as soon as you spot an elf on the screen, I would like you to call your buzzer. Okay, soon you will see an image and you have to spot the elf. Now, taking inspiration from the hit movie Elf, your buzzers are as follows. Joss, you're going to say, "Not now, Arctic Puffin."
Not now, Arctic Puffin.
Very good. And Dan, "Oh, I forgot to give you a hug."
What?
Oh. Oh, I forgot to give you a hug.
Oh, I forgot to give you a hug.
Okay, these are your buzzers. Just try it after 3 together. 1, 2, 3.
Not now,
I forgot
Arctic
to
Puffin.
give you a hug.
Very good. Okay, we'll keep our ears out to keep this as accurate as possible. So, the screen will be filled with an image. You're looking for an elf. There's more than one elf on there, but I need you to find an elf that is discovered in there. Is that clear? I think that's clear. Is everyone clear with that? I'm clear with that. I'm definitely clear with that. So, we will borrow some music from the movie Elf as well. Shall we have our first image on the screen? So get ready. Here we go. Okay. When you see an elf, ring that buzzer. They're very small.
I forgot to give you a hug.
Oh, yes, Dan?
He's there.
Yeah, can you talk us through that, please?
Not now, Arctic
He's on the
Puffin.
left. He's on the left. He's just going off the screen. He's looking very happy.
Oh, by the tree? That one?
No, that's the one I've seen. Not now, Arctic Puffin.
Yes, Jan, Joss?
By the tree in the middle.
By the tree in the middle. What
That
colour
little
hair?
face. Red hat. Red and green hat.
Oh, well, they've all got
I
red
forgot
and
to
green
give you a
hats,
hug.
Joss.
What? What?
I need more evidence. They've all got red and green hats.
He's
I forgot to give you a hug.
By the jug.
He's down in the blue jug.
He's by the
blue
jug.
jug.
Okay,
Blue
he's
jug.
got it. The jug by the blue jug, correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to give you a hug. Up in
Round
the top
2.
left. By the,
Let's move on to our second image. Here we go.
What?
Oh, aye.
If anyone in the audience sees one, then feel free to give a little clap if you've spotted an elf. There are actually 10 in the picture,
No
not
way.
to rub it in, but there are 10 in there.
10?
10 elves. Can
Hang on.
you see a single one?
Where are they?
Oh, I forgot to give you a hug just under the snowman's arm.
Under the, oh,
left
very
arm.
good, Dan.
Yes.
Yes, you got in there first. Joss, that wouldn't be cheating, would it?
Nope.
Oh, you're just having a chat.
Oh,
you're just
I
having a
forgot
chat.
to give you a hug. Next
Yes.
to the blue lady, just to the left of the blue lady with the
To
blue
the left of the
coat.
blue lady. That's
coat,
so
the
clear.
lady with the blue coat.
Yes.
In
That's a
the
baby.
Got you. Okay.
That's not an elf, that's a
No, to
baby.
the left. That's an elf. He's got a
That's
hat
very
on.
strong, Dan. He's got 2 completed. Okay, let's go to our final image. One you're particularly going to like. Here we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Not
Forgot
now,
to
Arctic
give you a
Puffin.
hug. There
Not
he is.
now, Arctic
Cool guy
Puffin.
there.
Not now, Arctic Puffin.
He's too old to be an elf,
Come
that
on.
guy, for sure.
Just.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can see
Being
4,
held
5, 6,
by a purple
7,
lady.
8,
There's one
9,
there. There's like
10. I
loads
can
up
see
there.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
And there's
I
a...
forgot to give them all a hug.
Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. Well done. That was very good. Well done if you spotted them in the audience as well. Obviously, we are keeping very accurate and precise scores as we do this.
We will now stand and sing O Holy Night, because let's face it, as far as Christmas carols go, it's an absolute banger.
Great. Do stand with us.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in
like to take your seats? And Live Spring Kids, would you just go and join Lorraine and Katie for me, please? It's time to welcome back for our third and final round our two finalists, Joss and Dan. Let's give them a round of applause. Still got that energy. That energy is still going strong. Good. Now, it's very important, as I introduce the next challenge, that you continue to look out to our beautiful audience. Is that okay? Do not turn around to see the screen. Okay. So,
Joy.
I'm going to be joined by a special guest, a chef, in just a few moments. So, as we just wait for our chef to arrive, this round is called Naughty or Nice. Joss, one you're going to love, because you have good instincts in this area. This is a taste challenge. And a taste challenge at its finest. So, I would like to welcome to centre stage, down to our microphone, all the way from Paris, France, Chef Liliano. Can we have a round of applause, please?
Hey.
Lovely. Now, Chef Liliano, thank you for joining us. And for being with us. Your restaurant is famous and you are the most in-demand chef in the UK right now. What is your secret?
My secret is to always surprise people.
Whoa. Could you say that again into the microphone?
My secret is to always surprise people.
Lovely, to always surprise people. Sound like a wonderful chef. And do your incredible sous chefs taste your recipes for you? No. No, so straight out into the public demand. Now, I believe these pies are from your new range and they're not for public sale yet. What a privilege for our Santas, Joss and Dan, looking more nervous by the moment. How refined are your taste buds? Sorry, my accent went a little Midlandy there. Taste buds.
As far as pies go, quite well, I think.
Yes?
Yeah.
Like your pie?
Yeah.
Mince pie?
Not mince pie, no. Good steak and ale, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a fan of the savoury pies. Interesting. Joss?
Yep.
Yes. Strong.
Yep.
Strong. That's Joss's way of saying, I'm so happy to be here right now, and I'm very excited for what is to come. Chefs, what tips can you give them to guess the ingredients of your famous mince pie?
Just keep chewing.
Just keep chewing. Okay. So we are going to have a delivery in just a moment, I believe, of 2 mince pies on a golden tray. They will be 2 mince pies on a golden tray. I'm giving a big old wink backstage to 2 mince pies on a golden tray.
I think there might be 2 mince pies coming on a golden tray.
Mince pies on a golden tray. And they are identical mince pies. Both our Santas will take a bite with gusto, I think, and then they are going to guess the contents of the mince pie. Does this sound like something that's up your street, Santas?
Yeah. Cannot wait.
Okay.
No.
Now, the reason we are going to keep our eyes forward is because, for the benefit of the audience, obviously there's not enough to go round. These are very in-demand mince pies right now. We will put the ingredients on the screen for you to see. Now, please do not shout out loud what they are. Our Santas need to guess themselves. So, mince pie number 1. So you're taking a little smell there. Can we have the first mince pie on the screen, please?
Can we look inside or not?
No, there's no looking inside. This is a challenge for the taste buds. Okay, we're going to press on ahead. So as you take your bite, can you describe as fully and clearly as you can what you are eating? One bite will do. They've gone for it. Joss is...
It's very dry. I need some water.
We might need some water on hand.
Actually.
Dan, any ideas on that flavouring?
It's like just pastry
It's just
and more
pastry.
pastry.
Just solid pastry.
Okay. We might have to dig a bit deeper. What do we think? You can take the top off.
A filler that you fill in the walls, the holes on your wall. It's like filler.
Polyfiller.
Polyfiller.
Is it
Like plaster.
polyfiller?
This is worse than that Weetabix. That we
It's a,
had.
it's a home decorating pie. You know what it is.
What do you think, Dan? What does it look like in there, Joss?
Brown.
It looks brown.
What is that?
What is that? It's sticky.
Is it? Well,
Rice. Rice. Is there rice in it?
Is there rice in it?
it's very bland. So.
It's very bland. I was expecting a lot worse.
I'm desperately trying to find the list of contents.
Oh.
Porridge.
You were so close.
I was just
with
about to say porridge. Well,
with
honestly, I was just about to
the
say that.
polyfiller. Polyfiller was very close. Okay, you may place your mince
my
pie
goodness.
carefully into. Let's put it into Chef Lillian's bowl. Actually, that would be ideal.
Oh, thank
and
you.
then, can we have our next
thank you.
chef?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the water. Get a good slurp because there's a few more to come. Right, well, let's speed this up a bit now. Here we go. Yes, thank you. Sous chef number 2, delivering mince pie number 2.
Thank you very much.
Okay, off you go. Straight in there, strong.
Nachos.
Nachos.
And
Dan, you're
Guacamole.
salsa.
Cheese, yeah.
interesting.
There's definitely guacamole in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some nacho chips.
Tomato. This is Chef Liliano's famous Mexican mince
got
pie.
fajita pie.
Well done. Let's give him a round of applause. Mince pie number 3.
I don't want it. Oh.
A point for every correctly guessed mince pie. Okay. Dan is going straight in. Well
Denise.
done. That's the spirit.
Is that beef?
Like, is it chili?
It's gone for beef. We've got a guess for
Mince.
chili.
I thought you made me a steak and ale pie then.
Well, it's very close to your
It's
famous.
beef, isn't it?
Yeah, you've done
Minced
very well.
beef.
You're guessing beef. I would probably stop eating there, leave some room for later.
Bolognese.
It is indeed beef mince. Well done, well done. Mince pie number 4.
4?
4.
Yeah, there's only 12. Don't worry.
Three's a perfectly good number.
We got a pack of 12.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh, I haven't got this one down yet.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, you don't want to miss
together.
out on
I've
this
still
one
got the
though.
first one in there.
This is worse than when we tried to eat dry Weetabix,
Isn't
wasn't
it?
it?
Oh.
Okay, get that water. And Dan's slowing down the pace a little. I feel like there's some determination in there. He wants to go. Jossy's got a technique of disposing of the lid of the mince pie.
That's cheating.
Um,
That
Oh,
is
wow.
cheating.
could be considered. What do you think, Joss?
It's cheese and pickle. It's cheese and pickle pie.
Okay.
I hate
sorted.
pickle.
I could probably finish this one off, actually.
Cheese and pickle pie.
Oh, I hate pickle.
Chef
oh, my
Liliano,
goodness.
I think these flavours are going to take off. I'm very excited for these to hit mainstream.
I'll put my face on this one.
Yeah, keep a hold of that one, Dan. Great. Cheese and pickle is correct. Can we have our next mince pie?
I'll keep on
Oh,
that. That's lovely.
it's disgusting. But
I
hate
think this
pickle.
is number 5. So
This is it?
This
I'm
is
having
it.
that
This
later.
is it. Thank you to our sous chefs. You've done a wonderful job.
Please look. Come on, you can't look. That's not the spirit of things, is it?
Chill out.
Oh my word!
I know.
Yours is different to mine.
What
Mine's
is
got
it?
chocolate.
He's gone for it.
not
He
chocolate.
saw it and he still took a bite.
It's gammon.
It's all right. Chocolate mousse.
Gammon.
Okay. You got different bites.
What are you
Oh.
surprised?
This is all right.
So,
mean
Joss,
mine-
well done.
chocolate
You
mousse,
got
yeah.
the
Mine's not
chocolate
actually
mousse
chocolate. Mine's not-
mince pie.
Is that
and-
cat food?
Did you say salmon to begin with?
I said gammon.
Gammon. Okay. Gammon is closer than salmon and also closer than, what did you just say?
Gammon.
Yeah, cat food. So somewhere in the middle, it is a spam mince pie. Well done, Dan. Well done. Thank you, Chef Liliana. Can we have a round of applause for our Santas
You're in trouble.
and Chef Liliano? Wonderful. Santas, you may go and throw up or take yourselves off. Go and put your feet up for just a moment.
Lovely cheese and pickle pie. That'll catch on.
What good sports you are. Okay, it is time to bring things down, and we're going to have our very own Light Spring Kids Nativity. Are you ready for this? They have been busy getting themselves ready in the wings. Can I have our innkeeper over here? Our innkeeper's just going to set up house over here amongst the crumbs of mince pie and spam and chocolate mousse. Lovely. And okay, lovely. I think we are all ready. Great. So, once upon a time, there was a friendly innkeeper. Have a round of applause for our friendly innkeeper. And she worked hard for many years, looking after her guests with love and care. She loved to serve people and to help people. But as the years went by, the people got more entitled. The thank yous went quiet, and the online reviews wore her down. She grew tired and grumpy. Oh, dear. She was over going out of her way, over putting other people first, and she was over the tourists. But still, at busy periods, people would come to stay, and she would take their money, hand them a key, and a list of rules.
No shouting after 9 p.m. No talking after 10 p.m. No lights on after 11 p.m. No eating in the rooms. No bedwetting. Absolutely no snoring.
And then she would go to bed. Now, this one particular night, when the rooms were full, at 9:01 p.m., there was a knock at the door. As there was no shouting after 9 p.m., she got out of bed to go and tell them that she was all full up. They knocked again.
Who's there?
Joseph.
Joseph who?
Joseph, born in Bethlehem and now come to register here with Mary, who is soon to have a baby.
Is that just some sort of joke?
Joseph had kind eyes, and somewhere deep within the innkeeper, she remembered the feeling of being a helper. She wanted to help, but she wanted to sleep more.
There's a stable at the back. Here are the rules. No shouting after 9 p.m. No talking after 10 p.m. No lights on after 11 p.m. No eating in the rooms. No bedwetting, and absolutely no snoring. Here are 2 blankets.
And the innkeeper gave them a blanket and went back to bed. So our visitors went back to the stable at the back of the inn. Shortly after, there was another knock at the door.
Who's there?
Joseph.
Joseph who?
Joseph from the stable. We need another blanket, please, a small one.
And the innkeeper gave them a small blanket and went back to bed. Then there was another knock at the door.
Who's there?
Shepherds.
Shepherds who?
Shepherds who the angels told to come and worship.
I've no room. You have to join the others round the back.
And the innkeeper went back to bed. Shortly after, there was another knock at the door.
Who's there? Oh no.
Interrupting sheep.
Interrupting.
Bear.
round the back.
And the innkeeper went back to bed. But shortly after, there was another knock at the door.
I've had enough. You talk to them.
Okay, audience, it's over to you. There was another knock at the door.
Doctor!
Okay, just warming you up there. But shortly after, very shortly after, in fact, just a few short moments, you could say, there was another knock at the door. Very good, you're getting the hang of this.
I'm done up.
Oh, you fell for that one. You fell for that one, hook, line, and sinker. Shortly after, there was another knock at the door.
Wise men.
Very good, very good.
Wise men who had followed a star and travelled far to bring our gifts to the new king.
Take those camels round the back.
And the innkeeper went back to bed. Shortly after, the innkeeper heard something that sounded like singing.
Is that singing? You have got to be kidding me. Right, that does it. I'm trying to sleep.
You'll wake the baby.
When the innkeeper saw the baby, her heart was softened, and all of her anger disappeared in an instant. She understood how precious the moment was. She ran through the corridors, waking up all the other guests so they could see the baby too. And the party lasted all night. Okay, down you come. Bring our stable forward. Well done. Let's give them a round of applause as they come down to the microphones. Lovely. So, there was indeed a party, and we are about to hear one of the songs that they partied all night with. So keep your hats on, keep everything on. Everybody come to the middle. You look fantastic. We want to enjoy your costumes. Here we go. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. We're gathering for the party. Right. Keep that clapping going. We're enjoying that, audience. Okay.
Go tell it on the mountain,
Over the hills and everywhere. Go tell on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Shepherds kept their watching, oh silent flocks by night. Behold, throughout the heavens there shone a
Well done. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, Lightspring Kids, do you want to go as you receive your applause? Yes. And Abigail and... Lovely. Wow, didn't they do well? And well done to our duets, soloists, trioists, what do we call them? They did really well. Let's give them another round of applause. Well done. Okay, so we're doing well. We're all in suspense with who's going to win the Santa competition. I'm just going to speak for a couple of minutes because, lovely, I have my assistants here, perfect, because we've been thinking about stories. And we love the kind of suspense, don't we, of what's going on with the Santas. We love a good story. I was wondering if you might recognize these opening lines of famous books. If you know, shout it out. So once there were 4 children whose names were Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. Very good. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. How about this one? It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Pride and Prejudice is correct. How about this? All children except one grow up. Peter Pan. Okay, this is a hard one, okay? You might need to draw on some of our younger members to help with this. A mouse took a walk in a deep, dark woods. All right. Let's have some friendly spirit here of letting the kids have a go, don't worry. Adults, I know it's competitive. Well, it strikes me at this time of year, there is one story we hear over and over and over again, don't we? And it is, of course, the story of Jesus' birth and how he came to live on earth. And we perform it in nativities at school. We send pictures of it on Christmas cards. We sing about it in our carols. Now, our nativity that you just saw performed was based on a story called Jesus' Christmas Party by Nicholas Allen. I wonder what your favourite book is. If you've got a favourite book, maybe it's The Tiger Who Came to Tea. Is it Daisy and the Trouble with Coconuts? Maybe for some of you, it's more of a classic To Kill a Mockingbird or Jane Eyre. Whatever your favourite book is, I'd like you to imagine for a moment that you have never read that book, okay? And then this happens. Each year, you take that book off the shelf, you open it up, and you read that first chapter, and you're thinking, wow, this is an amazing book. Brilliant. And then you put the book back on the shelf. And then a year goes by, and you think, I'm going to read that book. And I pick that book up. You read that first chapter, and you think, wow, this is a really, really good story. And then you close the book and you put it back on the shelf. See where I'm going with this? And another year goes by, we pick up the book and we read that first chapter and we think, wow, this is so good. I remember thinking that last year. And then we close the book and it goes back on the shelf. Thank you. You've done a very good job of holding the shelf. You may take yourself off. Well done. So imagine if you are the author, if you're Jane Eyre or Tolkien or Charles Dickens, watching you pick up their work of art year after year and never reading beyond the first chapter. They would be tearing their hair out. They would be imploring you to read on, saying, that's only the intro. There's so much more. You've got to get to know the characters. There's so much more to uncover. Read on. Turn the page. Because if we read on, we get the revelation of what that opening chapter that was so captivating was setting us up for. It all starts to make sense, and we know the main characters in the story, the protagonists. We get to know how they think, what they do, how they feel, and they become familiar to us. Now let's think about God, who is the author of this amazing story that we refer to as the Nativity. Watching you read that same small section year and year, over and over again, watching you only read the introduction to Jesus' life on earth. God's imploring you to read on. Read about how he lived, what he did, who he met. Read about how he silences the storm, opens blind eyes, and how he conquers death. Through this story, when we get to know Jesus, we get to know what God is like because Jesus is Emmanuel, which means God with us. So when we get to know Jesus, we get to know what God is like. And as we read on, we get to see what's on God's heart. And the amazing thing is, as we uncover what's on God's heart, we realize that we are on God's heart. Because this nativity that we celebrate is the beginning of God's outrageous pursuit of us. This is God's rescue mission. It starts with Jesus coming to earth, and it culminates with him dying on the cross and defeating death. Because if we only see Jesus as a baby each year, then we haven't read the whole story. As we read on, we get to know Jesus not just as a baby, but as a friend who cares about our deepest thoughts and concerns. Jesus not just as a baby, but the one who can calm our minds and bring peace in the chaos. Jesus who celebrates in our triumphs and who draws near in the grief and pain that we can and will all encounter in our lives on earth. So Jesus born in a shed in someone's back garden is God's perfect gift to us. He is the fulfillment of everything you need. Even this year, in 2022, even with energy prices rising, with Strep A rising, and with work and family life being busier and more complex than ever before, even this year, he is the fulfillment of everything you need. I encourage you to turn the page. Make 2023 the year you go beyond the nativity, beyond seeing Jesus just as a baby. Jesus is inviting you with all your questions and queries, all your excitement and trepidation of what life may bring. He's inviting you to read on. It says in Isaiah, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders. His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Let's pray.
Dear God, we pray for everyone in Horsham this Christmas, especially anyone who is lonely, homeless, or having a difficult time. Please help us all to have a good rest, especially our teachers, and a brilliant Christmas. Thank you for your peace and joy. Amen.
Dear God, please be with those around the world this Christmas. We pray for the situation in Ukraine and ask for your love and peace to help those whose Christmas will look very different to usual. Help us to know you more in every situation.
Amen. Okay, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Can we have a round of applause for our Livespring kids on stage, please, and our two Santas, Joss and Dan. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. So, obviously, they've worked very hard. We're all bear witness to that, how incredibly well you've done. Which round do you think you particularly excelled in, gentlemen?
All of them.
Pie eating, I think. Pie eating.
I think it was a strong round for you, Dan. So before I give you the results, and to find out which of our two gullible Santas will win, can you remind us today, and the trophy is here. Let's have a woo for the trophy. Can you remind us just what the prize is that they're going for today?
The winner will be contracted for the next 12 months to training in the North Pole.
12 months training in the North Pole. Gentlemen, this is suddenly even more exciting. Livespring Kids came up with that prize. They thought that would be a great idea. Before I now... Sorry. The points have been independently verified. The results are in. I can confirm that 2022 Santa's Got Talent winner is... a tie! You're both going to the North Pole!
I mean...
Wow!
No!
Kids.
No!
So, that's
can I take someone
two
else?
leaders out of the country, two leaders about to go to the North Pole. Livespring Kids, who's going to be in charge?
I see.
Interesting. Very Okay, it is time for our final carol.
It's time for our final carol. You've been singing all right so far. Now let's raise the roof. Please stand for O Come All Ye Faithful.
Well done.
I don't know the words to this. I don't.
Sing, oh come. Oh come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of ages. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore in Christ the Sing chorus of angels, singing exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God in the highest. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore in Christ the Lord, we bring thee on this happy morning. Jesus, to thee be glory. Word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore in Christ the Lord. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore in Christ the Lord.
Thank you. Thank you to our wonderful band. Thank you to you for coming this morning. Have you enjoyed the Great Christmas Takeover sequel? Good. Can we have a round of applause for our early years? Fantastic. To our Santas, Joss and Dan. To Dave Felly in a sombrero. And last but not least, our Live Spring kids. Our Live Spring kids. Well done. You guys have been amazing. They have had so much to think through and lots of practice, and they've had loads of ideas come into making this morning. So thank you so much. We're very proud of you. We hope you all have a lovely Christmas. There are no meetings here for the next 2 weeks, but we will see you back on the 8th of January 2023. Cooking up a storm, probably with Live Spring Kids in charge. I think that's how it's going to run from now on. Finally, if you don't have a Bible in your household and anything I said resonated, you want to have one, we've got some to give to you today on the way out. If you see the people with lanyards on the door, they can give you one. That's totally free, no strings attached. We just want you to have one for if you get intrigued over the Christmas period, please do take one. And I think, I'm just wondering how to kind of officially bring this to an end.
There's only one way to finish this.
I think you know what's coming. Stay standing. Get ready to boogie.